If you are curious in learning more about studying abroad, then you are in the right place. Because in this video, I'm gonna answer a question that I get asked a lot. Is Tobias, how did study abroad change your life? Hey, what is up everyone? This is Tobias. I'm a senior year high school student studying in Canada, and this is my third year of studying abroad. Well, in today's videos, I'm gonna share what I learned during my 3 years of study abroad in Canada. Without further ado, let's get started. Flashback to where all the story begins. And yes, this is me, the guy with a fake smile and saying goodbye to all his good friends and family. At that moment, I thought as I left that place, I could simply leave behind all my ordinary life and break the out rhythm that I've lived for 15 years. And began my solo adventure of my lifetime, to explore the world. During that journey, you have so much fun and more like a dream really. You get to try so many new things. You try new food. You travel to new places with your friends. And you get new friends from all around the world. And do stuff that you have never done before. Went on a ski trip with your friends. Playing music together. And even performing on stage. Everything seems really interesting and new, but there's always a but. What happened after a few months? Do everything still be exciting? I feel like I'm robbing you guys from the truth if I didn't tell you what happened on the another side of the coin. I would say the whole journey of studying abroad is one of the most impactful things that have happened in my life. There's also a lot of things that weren't great, that didn't went well, that didn't went the way that I thought it could be, that weren't exciting, it weren't epic. Most of the time, I was just alone by myself and just questioning myself. It was confusing, but all you will see in my Instagram is just all my personal highlights in this journey. It could be me traveling into different places, or winning a medal for some kind of sport team. There's always will be a lot of real things happening along with all the epic highlights. What's really behind the camera in one photo like that is something that a lot of people avoid to talk about. Because most of the time those were heartbreaking, and it was also confusing in a sense that I don't even know how to make my way in life. And so you can really compare your experience to someone else's experience, because at the end of the day, everyone is incredibly different and special with their own gift. I still remember when I went on to my first high school soccer tournament, I thought everything on paper would line up perfect for what I think I could be. I'm the only Asian in the team, we have a great team, we have a lot of seniors, and I'm a starting right back too. I was so exciting for the season, and when the season finally came around, and boom, I got a red card on the second game, and so I got sent off from the pitch. I remember when I'm walking back into the locker room by myself, and I know I'm basically done for the whole season. I'm thinking to myself a lot of negative thoughts and emotional everywhere, and basically I just keep questioning myself. But that's not the end of it. 3 weeks after the game, I got my first ever midterm report card from the school. Well, honestly, I don't think I really did well on school during that period of time. Getting 39 out of 100 in an English exam is just something that I'm really proud of myself. That was the lowest mark that I had on exam up until this point. That was so discouraging. And I guess I was a little bit embarrassed about the thing that had happened. Was I embarrassed? Yes, I am embarrassed. I can't lie about it. That was the time in life that I feel like I messed up everything. In a student standpoint, getting a horrible grade on exam is the worst possible thing can ever happen. But in a player perspective, not able to play the game was such a nightmare for them. But I know I have experienced the worst, and nothing can really go worse than that. For me, that was a turning point in my whole study abroad journey, because I knew having a feeling of underachievement is not something that I want when I go back home. But all these failures doesn't define me as a person at all. And it's the same reason why you don't compare with other people. And I guess it all boils down to the fact that I want to see what am I capable of doing. But it doesn't necessarily mean that everything will be circumstantially perfect, but more like in the sense that quote-unquote failure can really confine and define you as a person. And here's why. Because you're more than capable than you know. And so, if there's one thing that I really learned from my first year of studying abroad, failures is not something to be afraid of. It's something to be realized that it's gonna come to your way anyway. And it really depends on how you see it. You can either back it down or take a step forward. I really hope you guys enjoy watching my videos. If you like this video, please consider to subscribe. If you have other questions, you can either comment down below or send me a message on Instagram. And I hope you guys have the best day, and I wish you all the best. Peace.